Stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to...
So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters. Start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
And it's the ACC championship game, got beat in the playoff, and now to see how they'll respond.
Finish. That's been the thing. Games, you've got to finish seasons. If they do that, David, they think they can have a special season.
No doubt, and I think finding their guy last year in Kevin Jennings, you know, he didn't start the season. For game 3, he entered. So now knowing he's your dude, all that promise.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And he gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub.
Play. They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get...
Gain it's up. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
And he'll make the grab.
Making a tackle, great team defense.
Punt is on its way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the...
Big plays for this offense, and I think the offense is going to continue.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Just moving those chains away.
Important part of the Canes tradition.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
They come at you from all angles, so I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are...
And so with Cam Ward a season to go, and Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version. Remember, behind Cam Ward, he's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
They'll finally drag him.
By the quarterback, you've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
He'll pull it down and run. Gets the first himself. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sacrifice out in space.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8.
You give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
First score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touch here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. You reach this portion of the season, in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you.
You bring that extra juice.
You're right, and if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games...
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. They'll go back to the ground. Quick spin on the run. They've got it to the...
They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly.
There he goes.
Substitute, they got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brinson. Challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
Matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
It's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The screen, and watch out. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. In the foot, no penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the extra point splits. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And
you could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and flip the ground.
That's some old...
Now, DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not...
The play action fake. Can't find a man. Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Works the middle of the field.
I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the...
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to.
Relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Under fire. Can't find his
home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got...
1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Trying to get it to the marker. And he gets it inside.
Stay on the field and keep this thing going.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised.
To that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Flash is no different. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a...
Eye on it for us. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Maryland. Breaks away on the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive not bad. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He just...
Two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They're going back to the ground. Across the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job.
Back to throw, it's back. And it's incomplete.
Completion.
Off play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Man down on defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Now, and I caught that football.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to...
The option play, they knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Unloads to the wideout. Grab. Just keeps slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. You want to talk about running behind your pads. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Breaks into the open. They get him stuck. Can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to Johnson. No, he got loose. He rumbled. Position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be opportunity, David. Maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, let's
Show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got it. Back to pass. It's back. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll knock him down. Stings will line up to kick off and start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good time.
Oh, he's got some space. Now and the Canes want to create tempo. Looking to pass. It's back. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's flat. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He can't find. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
And DB's filling. You just can't do it better.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more.
Quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Here comes the heat. Makes the tackle.
Where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Runs through the tackle. They find.
defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That complete cover to pick up that first down. Scanning the field, it's back. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes! A great catch and run for 6. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter.
This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in the race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. TMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff.
What does he need? Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch it.
Of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't make her down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And that one will help them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Just will.
Those guards and those centers owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Dropping back, it's back. Pressure coming. That pass not.
Pressure, the quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times, hoping to get something on the board. Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple.
Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got him.
What they do, they put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Arm you got to worry about, it's his legs, too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's
10 in passing in college football, obviously, and obviously we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Look, back to throw, it's Jennings. Flips it out on the screen. And that come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he
picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights, good. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives.
For putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll jump. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. Really nice pick there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And I love the quarterback.
Opens up on 1st down from the 44. Able to scrap.
Lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
But David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think it's to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in this game. If they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they change up the tempo and go.
Limit gains like right here on this play.
Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. They'll make.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Man down, 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchdown. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Daniels. That's to try to take it to this defense. Back to throw, it's Beck. Setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take... From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. All down, but he... Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
Going to the run, it's Brown. They get him down, but he's scoring. Running back searching for a hole. So close to that end.
To the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a... They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 12 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. With the catch, it's Maryland.
Wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Up another monster game here today, guys.
He'll do it himself. Continuing to second and inches. The give to the tailback. And that's stiff ball. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. And open
field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Trying to run, it's Harden. We'll give him. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. On the move, he fires.
The offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
They want to throw it. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead. To kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from. Breaks into the open. Good, solid hit. 40. Looking downfield. It's back. Trying to set up the screen. Not a hole.
And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab deep. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the...
In the 4th. On the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Miami.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. For the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not score, and now they'll try to do that once again. Caught behind the line. It's Brinson. To the air, it's Jennings. Myers on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt.
Up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football.
Oh, he's got some space. 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Knight.
Both rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much
sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Jennings. Firing to the right, complete. And now in motion. From the gun, the ground game.
They're running back on the ground.
Out of bounds.
But it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins.
Hughes, the quarterback. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, SMU! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Really disciplined.
Moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. The RPO fired. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of how he keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters.